Hi, this is Sarah. Good day or night to you. It's early morning here, almost at the summer solstice, so even at 5 a.m., dawn is well underway. This video is going to be a bit longer, so just a friendly heads up. I hope you'll find it interesting. I wrote this script to help anyone unfamiliar with James understand his unique approach to visual art. Someone once asked me, what kind of mind can create this stuff? It was implied that you'd have to be a bit crazy to produce these kinds of paintings. I understand how James's art might seem odd to some, but that's because there are very few visual philosophers. Philosophy is taught with words, yet when translated into visual art, philosophy can reveal the heart, imagination, and instincts, what James calls our enlightened innocence. This painting, called Imaginary, is part of James's series, Portraits of Consciousness. At first glance, it seems like there's one character on stage, but there are actually 5. James writes that a human being has 5 parts: the body, mind, emotions, subconscious, and ego. Each of these parts is on display in this piece, which is why there are 5 figures. The figure that whirls in a dance of creation between and above the physical eyes is the imagination. Our imagination enables us to perceive wholeness and the field of love that interconnects all life. Imagination expands us, allowing us to see and feel unity, collective purpose, and interconnection despite differences. The persistent sense that we are an infinite being, despite the temporality all around us, exists because of our imagination. In James's philosophy, there is no affiliation to the sovereign integral, the infinite being that is simultaneously individualized and interconnected. It isn't a brand or owned by anyone because we all embody it. Our affiliation is with all, and anything affiliated with all cannot be divided. This unity is what's missing in philosophy, metaphysics, psychology, and religion, fields that are supposed to be the gateways to consciousness and our understanding of our infinite nature. The temporal selves and the infinite self are in a dance of understanding and expansion. They see themselves as partners, admiring and supporting each other unconditionally. They recognize their mutual value not just to each other, but to the collective. Philosophy and art can partner to activate something within us, opening a door, flicking on a light switch, and beginning a partnership with our infinite self, even if it seems to reside only in our imagination. Our imagination is the bridge between the temporal and the infinite. The heart is the map. The imagination is the will and the way. These two, heart and imagination, form a partnership just like the temporal selves and the infinite self. By consciously selecting these partnerships and living according to them, we expand. Whether we call it raising our vibration, ascension, enlightenment, transcendence, or some other term, this conscious selection is the crux of sentient life. It goes beyond the survival complex or the intelligence to materialize life. It forms the foundation of our survival creation mode, bringing substance to our selected partnerships. These behaviors lead to the ongoing recognition of the field of love that interconnects all life, a philosophy of intention and purpose for the optimal gain of all life. So, what is James' art really about? It's about these things. James once told me, "This isn't my art or writing, it's everyone's. No one's excluded from its authorship, because if this were done, then this couldn't exist." It's like the Tao, smoke in the wind, breath upon the water. These natural, organic eruptions of a bespoke life untethered to any group or affiliation other than love as an interconnected field. That's how James sees it. If you stitched all his works together, I'm pretty sure that's what you'd get. And this painting is but one example of the importance of imagination. So if you lasted this long, I'm glad you did. Have a fabulous day. Bye.